All right, I'm going to make this little video for you to show you how to do the genetics to Punnett squares. You're going to have one of these next week on our exam. There's going to be a time limit. I'll time this. I'm talking right now. If I was actually taking this test, I'd be writing my name, the date, and the period. So this video is going to take longer than it would actually take me to do in real life if I was taking the test. All right, so A, in humans, eye color is an autosomal trait. So it's not sex-linked trait. It's not sex-linked. It's on the autosomes. Chromosome pair number 1 through 22. All right, so we're doing eye color. Big B is dominant for brown eyes. Little b is recessive for blue eyes. All right, cross a hybrid female. So this is just a regular Punnett square. Hybrid female. If you know what hybrid means, you have a chance. If not, you're just guessing. Hybrid means different. So this is a person with brown eyes, has a dominant brown-eyed allele and a recessive blue-eyed allele. That's heterozygous or hybrid. And we're going to cross that with a blue-eyed male. Well, it doesn't say his genotype, but you don't need the genotype. Blue eyes is recessive. The only genotype you can have to have blue eyes, you got to be little b, little b. Boom, I got the genotype of the parents. All right, so I'll put big B, little b on the top. And I'll put little b on the side. Little b, little b. Since these are both little b's, I'm going to cross this out. This is going to be big B from the top, little b from the side. And this will be little. Genotypic ratio, we just count them up. There are 2 boxes now instead of 4 because I crossed 2 of them out. 1/2 of those boxes, or 50%, have the genotype of big B, little b. Oh, not in. Big B, little b. And the other 1/2, 1 out of 2, is going to be little b. Phenotypic ratio, what do these people look like? Top left, that person's going to have brown eyes because brown is dominant. So half will have brown eyes, and the other half will have blue. Voila, there's the first one. All right, letter B. This one's going to be a little different because look, in all caps, it says color blindness is a sex-linked trait. That means it's located, these alleles are located on the sex chromosomes, the X chromosome. So females have 2 X chromosomes, males have 1. So it says show a cross between a carrier female and a colorblind male. So a lot of you are going to do this. Carrier female, you're going to go just N, little n. Colorblind male, little n. And that, it makes it really easy for me to grade because I'll just go like this. That's wrong. This is what you want to do if you want to get points. You got to remember, this is not autosomal. This is a sex-linked trait. So we need to show the sex chromosomes. So you got to show it's a female. X. All right, she's a carrier. That means she has a dominant normal allele, but she does carry the recessive colorblind allele. She's a carrier, but her vision is totally normal. Colorblind male. First, you got to show me it's a male. I mean, if you want points, you don't have to, but if you want to get credit for it. XY is the guy. He's colorblind, so he has a little N on his X chromosome. Nothing on the Y. That's the second biggest mistake you'll make. You'll put another little N on the Y. Don't do it. I'll put mom on top. So she's got an X, big N, and she's got an X, little n that she's going to give to her kids. Dad over here, to his daughters, he's going to give the colorblind allele on the X chromosome. To his sons, he's just going to give the Y nothing. So he has nothing to do with color blindness for the sons. This right here is going to be a carrier female. X big N, X little n, but her vision is totally normal. This is going to be a colorblind female because she gets the colorblind allele from dad, and she also got mom's colorblind allele, so that's a colorblind female. This is going to be a totally normal male. X big N for mom, Y nothing from dad. And this will be a colorblind female, X little n, Y nothing. All right, genotypic ratio, just count them up. Top left, I see X big N, X little n. There's only 1 out of 4 with that genotype. 1 out of 4 will be X big N, X little n. Then I look to the other side, top right. There's only 1 of those. 1 out of 4 will be X little n, X little n. Then I look down, bottom left. 1 out of 4 will be males, X big N, Y nothing. And the last one for the bottom right will be X little n, Y nothing. Phenotypic ratio. All right, so let's see. Once again, it's going to be 1/4 of everything. 1/4 will be carrier females. Then top right, 1/4 will be colorblind females. Bottom left, 1 out of 4 will be normal males. And the last one, bottom right, 1 out of 4 will be colorblind males. Voila, you do that, I'll give you 6 points. All right, moving on. A and C is blood types. Use the Punnett square to cross a heterozygous type A with an individual with blood type O. All right, once again, I'm going to show you what some of you guys are going to do wrong. Heterozygous type A. I don't know what you're going to put. Heterozygous means different, so maybe you're going to go A-O or something. Type O, you might go O-O. Those aren't the alleles I taught you. So if you've been doing these assignments, been watching the ed puzzles, you should know that's not correct. All right, so now let's do it correctly. Heterozygous type A. First, I do not need XX and XY because this is not sex-linked trait. It says nothing about sex-linked, so we do not need XX or XY. Heterozygous type A, this is the genotype. You need the big I, big A, like that, and it's heterozygous, so I can't do another one of those. The other allele has to be different. I can't give the big IB because then the person wouldn't be type A blood; they'd be AB. But I can give them the recessive little I for type O. All right, so type O blood has one genotype, little I, little I. All right, now I can do it. So this parent right here, half their kids are going to get the A allele. The other half are going to get the O allele. This parent is type O, so they got two of the same alleles. Since these are both the same, I can cross this out. And it's just filling it in. All right, this one's going to be type A, heterozygous. And this one's going to be type O. All right, genotypic ratio, simple. We only have two boxes now. So one half of the kids will be type, well, actually give the genotype, big I A, little I. The other one half are going to have the genotype of little I, little I. Phenotypic ratio, what blood type do they have? Top left, that's heterozygous type A, but it's type A. So one half will have type A blood, and the other one half will have type O. All right, that's it for that one. All right, so we're on to letter D. So it's gone over about 6 minutes and 20 seconds. But once again, if I wasn't explaining this, I would have been done already. The explaining part takes longer. All right, so some cattle show a co-dominant inheritance pattern. So we have two alleles. We have the red allele and the white allele. We're going to cross two roan cattle. Roan cattle are red and white, so they're going to have a red allele and a white allele. That's what makes them red and white. They're not pink. If they were pink, that would be incomplete dominance. And this is also roan cow, so he's going to have a red and white allele. That makes that cow red and white. And then we just fill it in. Red allele, white allele, red allele, white allele. Since none of them are the same, we can't cross any out. This one's going to be RR. That's going to be a red baby calf. This one will be RW. It's not going to be a pink cow. It's going to be red and white because this is co-dominance. This is also going to be RW, red and white. And this one right here will be WW. All right, genotypic ratio, all you got to do is count them. There's 4 boxes. Out of the 4, I see 1 out of 4 will have the genotype of RR. 2 out of 4, top right and bottom left, will have the genotype of RW. And bottom right, 1 out of 4 will have the genotype of WW. Phenotypic ratio, what do these cows look like? Well, the one on the top left, RR, is going to be red. So 1 out of 4 will be red. Top right, bottom left, RW. 2 out of 4 will be red and white, which remember that means roan, same as roan. And the bottom right, WW, 1 out of 4 will be white. All right, so there's that one. All right, the last one, letter E, blood type pedigree. Remember, for regular bio, 100% extra credit. For honors bio, you're going to need to know how to do this. All right, so here are the alleles, type A allele, type B allele, and the recessive type O allele is little I. So only way you can have type O blood, you got to have 2 little I's, little I, little I. All right, so here we go. Mike has blood type A. All right, so it's easy. I'm going to give Mike an A allele because how can you have blood type A unless you have a big IA allele? We don't know his other one yet. It could be another big IA, it could be a little I. Either one would be type A. He married Sally that has blood type B. All right, so we know Sally has a type B allele. I don't know her other one yet. Could be another big IB, could be a little I. All right, so then type B. They have 1 daughter and they have 2 sons. Their daughter, Anna, has type O. All right, perfect. Here's Anna right here. There's only 1 genotype she could have. Little I, little I. That's the only one you could have to have type O blood. Now, since we know by now that we get 1 allele from each parent, Anna had to have gotten 1 little I from her dad, Mike, and the other little I from her mom, Sally. So boom, we have genotype of the parents. All right, keep going. Their son Bill has type AB. All right, here's Bill. There's only 1 genotype you can have to have AB blood. Big IA and big IB. Voila, there's Bill with his type AB blood. And their son Charlie has type A. So here's Charlie over here. So obviously from his dad, Mike, he got the A allele, big IA. There's only 1 allele he could have got from mom. He couldn't have got the big IB because then he'd be type AB. He had to have gotten the little I from mom to give him type A blood. All right, Anna marries Jeff that has type B. So there's Jeff, he's type B. So I know he's got a big IB allele. He's got to have that in order to have type B blood. They have 1 son, Jake, who has type O. Jake has type O, so we know his genotype. He's little I, little I. Now we know Jake got 1 of the little I's from his mom, Anna. But Anna doesn't give both. She just gives 1. The other little I had to have come from Jeff, his dad. All right, so we're done with Jake. Bill marries Lucy that has type O blood. Here's Bill. Here's his wife, Lucy. She's type O. We know her genotype. That's the only genotype you can have to have type O blood. Their daughter Jill has type B. So there's Jill. So we know she must have got the B allele. She had to have gotten the B allele from her dad, Bill. And I wonder what Jill got from the mom, Lucy. Well, all she's got is little eyes. So obviously she got a little eye from her mom. And Michelle is type A. So obviously from her dad, Bill, she got the big I A allele. And once again, from the mom, Lucy, she's only got little eyes. So Michelle had to have gotten the recessive O allele from her mom, Lucy. All right, so that's how it goes. Hope you understood it. If not, email me, come see me before class, or come see me at lunch, and I can explain it some more. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you next time.